Alright, so here I have the 10 of spades and the 10 of clubs. These are going to be acting like a printer. Okay, these are regular 10s, there is nothing fancy. Now here I have a blank face card, different texture and color than the rest of them. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here in the side for now. And I'm going to ask you to please pick any card you want. Alright. Now please put it over here and put your initials in any blank space. So at least we know it is your card. Okay, so we need to wait until the ink dries very quickly. Now we can go right inside the scanner. So here the deck of playing cards is going to act like a scanner. Alright, by dribbling the deck, your card is the only card that scans. Now going back to the printer, which is the 2 10s, these are going right above the paper, the 2 10s. So here I had the 10 of spades right above. I'm going to put it right below the paper and the 10 of clubs on top, as you can see. Now I'm going to leave them face up because it usually gives me better results when they are face up. And by doing this gesture, this is the best way that the card gets printed, in a very efficient way. Now even if you don't remember the value of the card, at least you already know the initials. Hello everyone, so in this video I will explain this performance, which is using 2 gimmick cards. This is the setup. Now if you want to know how to do this same performance without using gimmick cards, just go to this video full note and I will explain the same performance, which is actually just the previous video I made. Now this performance, it uses a blank back card and a double back card all the way on top, as you can see. Now I'm using a duplicate card. In this case, the 10 of clubs. You can use any other 2 of a kind, but whatever it is, you have to put the duplicate in the 4th position from the bottom. Then this 9 of hearts is in the 5th position from the bottom, which is the same value of the blank back card. This is the situation. What I do when I show these 2 10s, notice the 10 of clubs, which is the duplicate card, it has to be always all the way on top. Alright, when I put the 2 10s right there. And these 2 10s are supposed to represent the printer. Now if by any chance you have the 10 of clubs second from the bottom, then you can just peel 1 and 2. The point is, this 10 of clubs has to be all the way on top or right above the 10 of spades. Because this is the duplicate card, notice the 2 10s are not straight like that. I leave them a 45-degree angle, and in the meantime, while I'm showing the spectator these 2 10s, there is nothing suspicious about them. I'm doing a pinky break right on the 2 bottom cards. That's Outjogged. Now doing this with one hand is tricky. You can use the other hand and leave it halfway out. Be careful because half of the card, this is a double card, and because of it, you may expose this corner. They may split, they may separate because there is no pressure. Now always keep in mind that this corner doesn't split. And the reason is because I want the spectator to take a look at the card below. In this case, the 9 of hearts, which is the same value of the blank back card. And I don't say nothing, I don't say the value or anything. I just say it is a different color and texture than the rest of them. Okay, it is different color because what I did, I just peel off the back of these 9 of hearts. Or you can just buy a whole deck of blank back cards. Whatever I did is just removing the back and then just put a regular paper. Now you want to know how to do gimmick cards, just go to this video full note, which I already explained how to do these gimmick cards. Now the same thing for a double back card. So I did a pinky count. Now you don't have to do it obviously. When I begin with this performance, I already had a pinky break right below these bottom 4 cards. And I peel them 1 and 2. And I push them, the top 2 cards to the side. Since this is the situation, you can just turn them over and then just leave the duplicate card right in the side. Okay, the spectator, they believe it is the blank face card, but in reality it is the duplicate card. That's why I put this duplicate 10 of clubs in this case right above the 10 of spades. Now I did a move to make this spinning more believable. It was a displacement, okay, to leave the card right there. I already have a tutorial in case you want to know how to do this move, which is displaying a blank card, and instead of leaving the card flush I did a displacement, which it looks more convincing. You don't have to do it because it doesn't work for all the angles. But anyway, if you want to learn it, just go to this video footnote. Now, because I have the 2 9s right above, I have the spectator, notice this is the blank back card, to take any card. When I push the thumb, I push about 5 cards, so I don't have to expose the 2 9s. If the spectator won the 9 of hearts by any chance, you can just use any excuse. You can say, well, don't make it too obvious. You can pick any black color. You have to pick any black card, whatever excuse, anyway. Let's say they pick this one, and because I have the double back card, I'm just gonna leave the card right above. I try to spin it a couple times, and when you're ready to do a move, I did a double lift. Okay, at this point, the selection is second from the top. And once again, I do it a couple times. I mean, don't over exaggerate it. When they give it back to you, you can just leave it face down, move it face up, and then spin the 2 cards. Okay, so the one you're actually putting in the middle of the deck, as representing the scanner, is the double back card, leaving the selection right above. Okay, now this is the next move. I had to place that selection right above the 2 10s. So I did a move, I titled it the scoop switch. Okay, I already have a tutorial for that one too, in case you want to do it. I just picked them up, and I already have the selection right above the 10s. And when I put them right above the duplicate card, they think this is the blank face card. I put them 2 at a time. If you put them 1 at a time, you will end up with a selection second, and you want the selection to be right above. Okay, that's the selection. And use the same hand, because if you put this deck away and use the other hand, it may look a bit more suspicious. So use the same hand, the left hand. In this case, I'm grabbing a deck of playing cards with the left hand, and then I'm gonna pick up these 3 cards with my left hand as well. So it looks more natural, I guess. This is the next move. I did a double lift because the selection is right above, and then the 10 of spades. I did a double lift. The spectator usually don't pay attention this much. The 10 of spades, they don't even know if he's all the way on top or second from the top. I just did a double lift, and the way I did a double lift, my index finger over here is stucky. And when I try to push everything, I'm pushing just the top 2 cards. The other one stays stuck on my index finger, the bottom card. And this is the best way to do a double lift when you have a small quantity of playing cards, in this case only 3, because you don't want to do a pinky break. Okay, so you don't have to worry about doing a double lift. I mean, that's going to be up to you, but in my case, what I did, I just pushed everything, and when you push them away, only the bottom card stays stuck on my index finger, and the top 2 cards may not be completely square, but when I flip them over, they square. So I take these 2, notice I never let go this double back flush with this bottom card, so I always keep this part of my hand a break right from there, so I don't lose the double at this point. And if you lost it, that's fine, do the same move and just spin it once, right? Hold the break right here, and then take these top 2 cards from the top to the bottom. The spectator thinks it's just 1, but at this point I already have the selection in the middle. Okay, so this is what I did from the top to the bottom. And then I do the same spinning. Let me put this card face down, which is the way it's supposed to be. Then I spin the 10 of clubs. The exact same way you spin, or you did a double lift. With the same gesture, you bring a double from the top to the bottom. You're supposed to do the same spinning action for a single card as well. So I'm going to leave this card face up, and this other card face up as well. So it gives you better contrast, and the spectator, they don't think you're switching something. And that's the only gesture I do. I'm just rubbing the cards, and just the middle one gets up. A nice little gesture, a nice way to reveal the selection with their signature as well. And that's it. Now again, if you want to know how to do this same performance without using gimmick cards, just go to this video full note, and I hope you like it.